So, hey, this is Shelley Darling, and we're at Love Lives Here, the Earth Day edition. We're here with Nancy Chaconas, who's in Somas, California. We're right inside of her art studio. And Nancy, as I was saying, is just this amazing law of attraction coach. She also is really standing for love in the justice department, and she maybe share a little bit about that. But right now we're focusing on the art, her featured art, and she's been taking us through this process. Hopefully you've been having an amazing time and setting yourself free. This is an opportunity to meet your fear and embrace your love, just what we were talking about with the Global Heart Team. So with that, Nancy, we're right here with you.
Thank you, Shelley. Well, yeah, the process of going from fear to love and acceptance, from judgment to acceptance. Shelley knows it well because when she came over to visit and we played with this, she was definitely not a happy camper and saying she was not an artist. And we did this butterfly process. And I'm going to share Shelley's butterfly with her that actually hangs on the wall. So I proved that she is and this is Shelley's butterfly. I think it goes this direction. Yeah.
I see the love bubbles.
All of you on looking at here are thinking, wow, that is really beautiful. I could never paint that. And Shelley's judging, but not anymore, right? It's beautiful.
No, because I'm embracing, I'm looking at those cells, kind of the spirals and the cells. I feel like they were trying to speak to me, like this is the life evolution of life. This is the evolutionary impulse coming forward. These are new creations that I don't even know about yet. So I'm looking at that picture with a new light. So thank you.
You're welcome. And underneath all these layers is something very similar to what you see here that we've all done. So if you actually have a canvas, you could paint along with me now or just learn the process. And you can make it up as you go. It's not set in stone. There's no script. This is mostly intuitive. So you get to put your own touch to it. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to read all these and I'm going to put little seed pods around them to symbolize the growth of the seed. We're planting it in the spring and it'll harvest it as we go. So being in service, I am finding a new purpose. I'm clearing clutter. I'm finishing my art studio and gardening. I'm experiencing more joy in every minute. I'm enjoying my mountain property with friends and family. Shelley is finding a whole partner and administrative director and earthing and grounding. And there's so much more we could do if we had more time. What, you want me to add something?
Oh my God. See, this is how it works. Yes. My book is published and being well received. And it's called Songline of the Heart. Yes. How could I not have thought of that? But that's how this process works. Thank you.
Okay. So it's published and it is successful.
Successful. Thank you.
Selling or however you want it. Whatever you want. I love it because the sky's the limit. That's what I love about a blank canvas. I remember in my dating years before I got married and I'd break up with somebody and one more time and I would just have this vision of ripping off a big piece of flip chart paper to a blank canvas and the excitement of being able to create whatever you want. That's what we are doing with these words and this paint, is we are creating our future, affirming what we do want and giving that focus and attention. So now we're going to start the process of paint. And this is fun because this is where you get into your kindergarten life and you can just dip some water. And I never took any formal painting. I don't know anything about it. I just play like a child plays and figures things out. But if you just put a little bit of the colors that you have, even if you just have red, yellow, and blue, and then you can mix it up and, just take a color and just go somewhere on here and, draw a symbol. You can even do words too. And you can just fill it up like just the fun of just, add a little more water, let things drip like that. And, just whatever comes to you. It doesn't matter. And maybe I'll just put yellow in between here and mix it together and see that there's some orange and yellow. I'm not doing anything great. It's just like a bleeding heart. So then you can, and what you can do is when you finish and you want a new color, you can just make colors to wipe off your brush right on the canvas, because we're just going to fill up the entire canvas so you don't see any of those words. Sometimes I take a picture with my camera before I start painting so I remember what was there. But we're just going to keep going. And you can put on some music. I have some Native American music on Pandora that I like to listen to when I'm painting. And, you know, maybe you want to just pick a shape like a spiral, something like that. See, there's no rocket science to this. You know, you can just do whatever you feel like and put the paint there and just keep going. You know, maybe you like hearts a lot like I do, so I might paint some more hearts and fill it in that way. And then maybe take some more colors. And so see, I'm not doing anything amazing. I'm just letting my intuition tell me to dip in a color and put it on. And again, let's wipe our brushes off here. And maybe even some white. And basically, whatever you feel like at the moment. So I don't know how much more time we have, Shelley, to keep filling this up for now, but everybody can continue filling it up so it's just completely full. You might want to write a word that's important to you. See, so it can be messy. It's like I said, get into your child and figure out how you want to do this. Maybe take some black and highlight some things in black.
You know, Nance, while you're filling it up, you've just inspired me. I'm going to go out and I'm going to go get a canvas.
You are?
I am. I'm going to do this. Yes, because I feel like we're all standing at the edge of the unknown. And when we allow ourselves to be at that edge, to be informed by the field, that the art that you're inviting us into is how we can influence the field, you know, and how we, through that, you know, just getting those words out, and maybe something starts to pop through your intuition, through your imagination that you haven't even allowed yourself to think about because you've been so busy. So this is such a fantastic opportunity, and we'll be back again tomorrow and we'll take it to the next step. But in the meantime, just take some time before, you know, you go to bed or after the kids go to school, and just allow yourself the freedom of, and the joy, right? This is the joy factor. So more about that next time we come. Thank you, Nancy, so much. So exciting.
Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow with all of this graffiti filled up. Absolutely. However you feel like doing it, and we'll go on to the next step to create the butterfly.
And if you're seeing this for the first time, go to Good of the Whole and click on Love Lives Here. You can register and you will get all the previous emails and contributions like Nancy. And again, this is a tribute to Barbara Marx Hubbard, who really, and this is so perfect, right? What was her big thing? Who are you if you take your lid off? So let's just, as we're here and heading towards Earth Day, who are we and what are we going to allow ourselves to be through this art project we're doing? Blessings to you, everybody. Blessings, Nancy. We'll see you tomorrow.